Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Well, I have covered a lot of topics on this channel, but the one that I didn't really talk about is shippers and receivers. One of the most frustrating things a driver can go through is the loading or unloading process, especially at bad facilities that have no regard for the driver's time. So today I want to give you some insight into shippers, receivers, and how to know what to expect. Ready? Let's go! The first thing I want to teach you is how to get as much insight into a particular facility as possible. And for this, I'm going to share my screen. So the first tool I want to show you is something that you probably are all familiar with, and that is Google Maps. So go to Google Maps. Let me show you how you can get some facility insights using this awesome and free tool. All right, let's put in a random address from one of the receivers that we've been at, 1301 Distribution Drive in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. So here we go. This is Pepsi. So the first thing you would want to do is put it on satellite view and just take a look at the facility from the top. This will give you an idea of where the facility is, if you're delivering the load. I mean, this one is pretty easy to find, I would say, but some facilities are much harder to find, so it's better to do a Google satellite view so that you know exactly where you're going. Now, what I want to show you is actually several things. Number one, when you search for a facility, you can actually find reviews on that facility. And the way you want to do that is when you search for an address, make sure to zoom in or zoom out far enough in order to see the name of the facility. It should match the name on your rate confirmation. So in this case, PepsiCo is the name of the facility. So I'll click that and look at this. You get reviews right here. Now, what can you find out from reviews? Well, you can actually find a ton of stuff. So let's click on the reviews. You can see what other drivers who have delivered or picked up at this facility, probably delivered at this facility, have said. So instead of reading through all of the 611 reviews right here, what we're going to do is search what is important for you to know. Well, let's see delivery. What do people say about delivery? So here is review number one that was posted a year ago. This person is saying that the line to get into the facility, here we go, was in line for at least 1 hour, and he has been in this line 4 times. So this gives you some insight. Get there an hour before your appointment time so that you can get through that line to check in. Now here's a more recent review. I arrived on the delivery 2 days earlier and they took him right away for unloading, which means, hey, you might be able to arrive and deliver early. If this is something you can do, they might actually unload you early. Now, in order to get more insight on early deliveries, let's put in early. And what you are going to find is, here is a review from 6 months ago. They accommodate you even if you're early or late. Great. Someone said, will not check you in early. So there are sometimes mixed reviews. So you have to just keep reading through reviews to understand what you can expect from this facility. Here, she got me in early and the loading was done quickly. So it's a shipper and receiver. Now let's look at another thing. Is there parking here? So let's go ahead and put in parking. There we go. So most people, there's someone saying that there is inside parking available, but a lot of people are saying no overnight parking, no overnight parking. So you have a pretty good idea that there is a chance that there's not going to be any parking. Okay, now let's look at another facility where we can use the street view to our advantage. Okay, let's see. There is this shipper that we've worked with. Here we go. Here is the facility. Oh my goodness, I remember these guys. Oh, these guys are amazing. Goddess Gardens, they're awesome, but the facility is so tight, it's impossible to back into the dock. I can't believe I just found it. That was like from 3 years ago. But here we go. We can do the street view here. And we can see, okay, so you go in and you either dock here or dock behind the building. You can also see from this street view, which is super helpful for some facilities, there is no gate. So if you arrive early, you can actually probably park somewhere here if you want to save your time. All right, there's this place in Toledo, Oregon, which looks like this. Now this place is very confusing to get to. I'm not going to say anything about this facility in particular. You can read the reviews on your own, but Yeah, very complicated to get to. It's called Georgia Pacific Corporation. So let's click on reviews, and here the reviews are a savior, because if you read through the reviews, you will see that there are different roads leading to this facility. So here's a review. Don't follow the GPS, it will guide you through the downtown. Follow the map they gave to me. It shows some pics on my review, should be fine. And look at this photo that they posted. Important warning for Georgia Pacific truckers. This is what happens when you drive through downtown Toledo, Oregon. You get stuck on a hill and you get a ticket. So these reviews can be a lifesaver. And I remember these reviews saved us a ton of headache, because one of the first things I do when we get the rate confirmation is start reading all the reviews. And you should do the same thing. Now, Google Maps is the primary tool I use in order to get some facility insights. But there is another thing you can do, and that's a forum. So you go to thetruckersreport.com, go to forums. Now on this forum, just scroll down and you will see this tab, shippers and receivers, good or bad. So if you click on that, you can actually search this forum to see if the particular facility you're going to has any reviews within this platform. So let's say we are going to Kroger Fries. So here we go. There are a ton of different things you have to search through, but here is a good one. Fries Tolson. For future reference, Fries Kroger in Tolson has a dirt lot inside the property that you wait in until they call you with a door to back into. Once they're done unloading, you could park back over there and reset with no problem. So this is really useful information. I can confirm this. They do have a dirt lot right in the center where you can actually park before you get unloaded and after you get unloaded. You can just hide there and you can absolutely reset your clock. Now, I'm sure some of you are wondering, which facilities do you need to avoid at all costs? And unfortunately, I can't tell you that because it depends on so many factors. But what I can do is share with you some of the facilities that I'm not really a fan of. Number 1, loading in Americold in Rochelle, Illinois.
We'll help you restart your 70-hour cycle for free.
Number 2, loading at Ferrero DHL in Goodyear, Arizona.
What do you mean you're going to be late for delivery? Does this face look like it cares?
Number 3, unloading at Kroger Fries in Tolson, Arizona.
Sleep? What do you mean sleep? No. If we aren't sleeping at 2 a.m., neither are you.
Number 4, unloading at Food Lion in Dunn, North Carolina.
Yes, I know it's 11 hours past your appointment time. Deal with it. Oh, and by the way, before I forget, we need $400 to unload you.
Now, here are some general rules of thumb that you can follow. And the keyword here is general because they don't always apply. Number 1, distribution centers will not usually accept you early and will take hours to load or unload, no matter whether you have a dry van or a reefer. Number 2, farms are notorious for long loading times because the product is almost never ready. Number 3, any shipper or receiver in Nogales, Arizona is going to take hours upon hours to load or unload because of the proximity of the border. A lot of product comes or goes to Mexico, and that border can delay things by several days sometimes. Number 4, if you're delivering at Walmart, take care not to be late because they will charge you an astronomical fee for being late, and they might also reschedule your appointment by several days. Number 5, if you have a shipment going to Aldi, they don't take that long to unload, but almost always they unload in the middle of the night. So be prepared for no sleep. I hope you guys found this information helpful and that you can use it when booking loads so that you're better prepared. I'll see you guys in the next video.